Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Championship Ringside is back again. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody showing love. Shout out to shouting out. Um, you know what? I'm Blizzy Blaze, and here we go.
I'm King, and I just have a short statement to make. First of all, congratulations to Boston for winning the championship. And during our preview show, I've said some things mainly about Drew Holiday, and I just want to send out an apology. And I have an apology to a couple of other Celtics. So, if you bear with me, I got to go back to my notepad because I don't remember everything word for word. So,
Dang, state of affairs.
you can hear me right?
I get you. I get you.
All right. So, first of all, Jason Tatum, I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't familiar with your game. You dating LME and she
Okay,
pregnant for him.
that's a plus.
Yeah. So, sorry I was familiar with your game. I thought you was a corn ass nigga. But
Damn.
apparently you got enough riz to bag LME and knock her up. And I'm also sorry that you was struggling for that signature finals moment. Like he was trying. He was
That's
like, what
fine.
they gonna say? And what they gonna say and all that other shit. It's like we not feeling that. And I know it probably was killing him that he couldn't take the Kobe picture because people was gonna kill him for that.
That probably more of a win for LMA than him.
It probably is, but she fine. It's like dating Ice Spice, but the good girl edition. The one that's not gonna show her ass and because they look just alike.
There's no addition of that, King. Come on now. Come
Huh?
on. There's no addition of Ice Spice that don't show her ass.
Yeah, but I'm saying she looked like Ice Spice in the face. So it's like
Oh, okay. That's
it's
true.
like if
Okay.
you want, it's like she's the good girl version of Ice Spice.
Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Continue, my brother.
Drew Holiday, I am sorry for disrespecting your game, assuming you was washed. And you wasn't that great in the regular season, but I digress. You showed up when it mattered in the playoffs. So again, I apologize. Finals MVP Jalen Brown. I'm so sorry you won Finals MVP, bro. Because now people gonna be asking like Blizzy Blaze if you're a top 10 player, and you're not. You're not the best player on your team. But congratulations.
We didn't get to that part of the show yet, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean this all part of the letter. Por-
Foreshadowing.
Porzingis. I'm sorry you bought Adidas to a classless city like Boston. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. To Derek White. Yeah, I'm good on Derek White. To Joe Mazzulla, put Ime on the phone and let him know we ain't forget about his cheating ways. Cause yeah, we don't really care about you neither.
Forever knee alone.
Off top,
God bless you. That's the truth.
God bless the truth. To Paul Pierce, I'm sorry that you and your old buddies thinking it's '08 again. Hey, Alex is wood kicking right now. I'm sorry that you and your old teammates, y'all thinking y'all played last night. Paul Pierce was all on IG Live, like he was about to cry and all this shit. Like, you ain't do shit. And Skip Bayless, I'm sorry that you think the black audience still watching Undisputed because Paul Pierce was on the other day. He had the trophy and chains and all that shit. And he was like, yeah, Undisputed, like nobody's watching that. The black audience left last year with Shannon Loft. With Shannon left, I mean. And you know what? Fuck it. Fuck Boston. Fuck Brian Scalabrine. Fuck Derek White. Fuck Jason Tatum. Fuck Jalen Brown. Fuck Jalen Green just because his last name Green and make me think about Boston. Fuck Lucky. Fuck General Mills for making Lucky Charms. Fuck Warwick Davis for playing Leprechaun. Fuck Brad Stevens. fuck Billy King because all this shit his fault, and fuck Chris Paul because I had to throw that in there because whatever spot you had on the point guard list, you got to give it up to Drew Holiday, and you can't get mad because Drew showed you how a New Orleans point guard lead the city to go actually win. And
Bars.
that's all I got.
Hey, that last one was a bar. That was Javante Davis one right
Oh yeah, you
there.
gotta say the best for last.
That was hey, look, damn,
Yeah.
look, shit.
Thank you,
Whoa,
and God bless
woo.
America.
If I had a hat, yeah,
Yeah,
damn, man.
yeah. I was like, yeah, I got to say that Chris Paul at the end because nobody gonna be expecting the Chris Paul heat. But just when you thought you had the answers, I changed the questions. Championship ringside, y'all.
Champ, fucking championship ringside is well. I said that already.
Yeah, I
Look,
got to turn
look.
the camera
Wow.
up. I don't know about to think I'm in my drawers or nothing. I'm wearing shorts, basketball shorts. I'm just a big man.
Certain shit you gotta stop addressing. I'm just honest with you, bro. Yeah,
I know, bro, but if
like,
you don't tell
we,
the internet what's going on, they just gonna assume it.
sometimes they gonna fuck with you because you explain it. That's what I'm
I
saying.
know.
You damn if you
I'm
do,
like
you damn if you don't. But
I'm like KD a podcaster, they're just not famous. I'm gonna be snapping back at everybody. Go your bitch ass to work. I'm over here making videos at home, you bitch.
so damn, that was Drew Holiday took Chris Paul's spot. And that's how New Orleans point guard lead won championships. That was a bar. Okay. All right. Let's get started. That's all right. I guess I gotta address Boston. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Jalen Brown. We're gonna talk about you later.
Oh yeah.
So I ain't gonna go too heavy on you. Drew Holiday. Hey, you know we fuck with you. Hey, I'm happy for you. You know.
Hey,
Hey, look. If you can find your way to Wemby and get a championship in the next few years, do that too. Keep
that's
racking up.
2 rings where he was a part of the trade that put the team over the hump. It's like
Hey, look, I used to call Chris Paul a real big, like a key piece to teams, but the Drew Holiday argument, hey, I might have
yeah.
to post that. Who's a better championship piece to a team? Chris Paul or
Obviously
Drew
Drew
Holiday?
Holiday.
Huh?
Obviously Drew Holiday.
Well, I'm trying to, get out the Chris Paul fans, see what their argument would be in that situation. You know, they got some people out there.
Man, fuck Chris Paul fans.
Damn. All right. Let's go back to my address. Then we can keep going. I'm gonna address. Yeah, shout out to Drew Holiday. Porzingis, cool. I mean, shout out to you. I guess you won your championship.
Well, Adidas, bro. That's the only reason why I mentioned him.
Let's see. Shout out to Marcus Smart. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. look. Try to win one with Ja Millie. Try to win with Ja Millie. That's all I can say. Who else? Who else I need to Missoula. He pulled a Steve Kerr. Fuck it. Look, that was
Steve
maybe
Kerr for
Joker's
sweatpants.
system. You jumped in when the time was right and pushed that team over the hump. Shout out to you. That's what you're supposed to do. I think that's everybody who I want to, give shout outs to.
No, shout
Al
out to Al
Horford.
Horford.
Yeah,
You
old
deserve
nigga.
it.
I know what you about to do. I know you're gonna try to come back for another one. I know what
He
you about to
already
do.
is. He was actually in the apology letter. I was gonna say, Al Horford, congratulations. I'm sorry LeBron kept you from winning the championship all these years. But I was like, you know what? When I look at it, I'm like, LeBron probably beat him maybe twice in the playoffs.
And look, typical athlete. You have a chance to go out on top, win your championship, and move about your business. Nope. Anyway, I'm gonna just address Tatum right here, and then we're gonna double back on him anyway. Tatum, you're not fooling me, bro. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
What they gonna say?
That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Like, look, look. It's easy to put the last shot in the dome after the dude got shot up a bunch of times. He landed in the middle of the street. Like Jalen Brown was the one, bang, 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 in the back of the leg. You know what I'm saying? Like you just walked up and did the finishing blows. Like I'm just saying.
We
You got
didn't all been there. Got an A on the group project, even though like, I ain't gonna really do nothing.
like he colored that at the end. You know,
Yeah.
like like yeah, you showed out
Everybody was
against a
like,
five.
man, we need a stapler. He was like, man, I got one in the bag. He just
Mm-hmm.
that's my contribution.
Exactly. Like, okay. I guess you helped out. You know, we ain't
I'm
had to go to the
the one
store
who
for a
put all
statement
this
because of you.
together. Literally, I put all this
So
together.
I guess when I look at Tatum, it's like you got more work to do, bro. Like you're trying to do the Kobe comparison. The picture they didn't work out. I'm not even sure why you tried that shit, bro. Like look, you get this way I know he young. He ain't know he didn't know what to say when the lady came interviewed him. He tried to do a KG scream. You don't gotta
Yeah,
do a KG
that's what I was
scream.
about to say.
You don't gotta do a fucking KG scream. You know what I'm saying? You can look, watch Kawhi celebrate. That you don't have to do nothing. You can just
You know he
chill.
got the braids.
You're gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then yeah, then he tried to do the Kobe picture. Like, man, come on, you don't gotta do that, bro. What would Jason Tatum do at this point? Like, that's what you should be worrying about, you know. But
It's not unusual.
congratulations. Let's move on. All right. So Celtics broke all these records and shit. I think did they even go they went to a game 6 against who? Against Cleveland, I want to say?
Yeah, they went 6-3 in the final in the playoffs. 16-3, I mean.
Nah, it couldn't have been. Oh
Yep.
no, they swept Indiana. They lost two to Cleveland.
And they lost one to
Dallas. But who they play the first round?
I can't remember.
Was
Obviously,
it, was it the Bulls or the Heat?
it was the Heat. They swept the Heat.
They swept the Heat. Okay, so okay, all right. Well, you see the fucking title on the screen, everybody. It's not like, come on, man. Like y'all should have been in the comment section saying right now what the record was. Can we consider the Celtics a GOAT team? And when I say that, only reason I mention that because I see people bash them saying they can't be a GOAT team, like they don't have this, they missing this, they doing this, and then you see other people posting about how they got this like they lost 3 games in the playoffs. It was blowing teams out all throughout the year. So this championship, ringside though, fuck what they talking about. Is this year Celtics one of the best teams to do it?
Nope.
State your reason.
On paper, when you're looking at Holiday, Porzingis, Tatum, Brown, Derek White, yeah. But it just they all right. They had historically probably the greatest offense ever for as regular season stats, but it's like every year somebody have the greatest offense of all time. So that's not really a thing. Which I mean, it's good to have, but it's like I think last year Dallas had like the greatest offensive pace or whatever. And it's like come they swept Miami. Miami didn't have Jimmy. They was already a better team than Miami, even though they struggled with that same team last year. They shouldn't have struggled with them last year. And they didn't have Jimmy, so they swept them. They was up on Cleveland. Mitchell got hurt. They beat them. So like, I, I mean, I thought they was still gonna beat Cleveland anyway, and they swept the Pacers. So when you looking at that path to the finals, you would say it was easy. Which I mean, I'm not gonna say no team getting to the finals is easy, but I mean, it was like they was a better team. And it's like other than Milwaukee, who was gonna challenge them in the East anyway? So we was banking on it coming down to Milwaukee versus Boston. Giannis was out. Milwaukee lost in the first round. It was pretty much a cakewalk for them. Now I think they would have had a better challenge if Denver was there, or even Minnesota, which I thought Dallas was gonna win, but like I don't. It was a great team. It was a good team, but like all time one of the all time great Celtics teams. I mean one of the all time great championship teams. I don't even know if I mean they're great. They probably well I guess by default they probably a top five Celtics team because all them Bill Russell championships. I'm pretty sure this team will wipe the floor with them, but I don't know. But I'm not putting them as like no GOAT team. Like maybe maybe the best team of the 2020s so far.
So I'm gonna say they're a GOAT team, but it's gonna be one of them teams that nobody really be like, oh yeah, it's like the '75 Celtics type shit, like the '77 Blazers. Like, yeah, that team was killing things, but nobody really remember them. I think it's gonna go down like that. Now, at least as of this, if you go by strictly this team, like hypothetically, they ball out and they win next year, or they win 2 years from now. They don't win back to back, but they win two out of three championships. They probably relook at this team and say, oh yeah, they had Tatum, who was a star. Like people like to backtrack and shit like that. So if Tatum become a star 2-3 years down the line, like he become that dude, they gonna make it seem like he was that dude for this championship, which we see he not in the present moment. But I think they're gonna go down as one of the greats, a GOAT team. But I just don't think it's gonna be one of the memorable GOAT teams. It's not Kobe and Shaq Lakers. It's not Tim Duncan Spurs. It's not fucking Magic Lakers, Birds Celtics. It's not Jordan Bulls. It's not LeBron Heat or the Cavaliers or Steph Warriors.
And that's what I was about to ask. Like, is any of those Warriors teams considered like a GOAT team?
Which ones?
The championship years.
You're not talking about the Kevin Durant ones, right?
Are they considered a GOAT team?
They consider the GOAT team. What you talking about?
Damn, for real?
Let me
I
know
thought
you.
I'm still thinking like '01 Lakers, and I always see like '96 Bulls. I thought that was still like.
No. They like those get mentioned, but you watch more 2K simulations than me. The main thing be like trying to build a team to beat the 17 Warriors. Like this, I from what I hear, I think the 17 Warriors are the best team of all time.
I mean, they're not
Uh,
hard to beat on 2K that year. All you need is the Bucks.
what level in Hall of Fame?
Man, when they Bledsoe, Middleton, Giannis was running the three back then. Jabari Parker and fuck who the big man was. It was John Henson and Larry Sanders
On Hall of Fame.
on Hall of Fame.
You wildin'.
I'm
You
telling you, that was their
wildin'.
matchup. I'm telling you, because I used to be like, man, Giannis ain't number KD, but he just can't shoot. Like they matched up perfectly with that team, son. I'm telling you.
You can have that one. I'm not. Look,
I
I
go
I
buy
played
I go
against them.
buy NBA
I
team.
had a hard fucking time against them. So
I ain't gonna lie. I used to like when I had the pounds. I played one with the pounds. I used to be killing them. Holiday, Tyreek, Eric Gordon, AD.
what you got also mind you that that's your second job. So
That's true.
you gotta be good at your job. So but yeah, that's a really I say they'll go down as a GOAT team for now, but not in that known GOAT team. It's gonna be one of them '70s GOAT teams. Like I'm pretty sure one of those '70 teams is real good. Wilt and Jerry West, they won one championship. You know, they like in that kind of situation, I guess. But
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Jerry West, man.
oh yeah, man, that happened like the day after we recorded last week or some
Day
shit.
after we record, I'm like,
Uh,
that's
yeah,
typical
shout out to
Jerry.
Jerry West, man. Rest in peace, legend, top 10 guard. Whether you want to go point guard or shooting guard, shit, probably top 5 if you go point guard or shooting guard. Honestly,
They say that man rather die than watch another Boston championship.
that was dope. I heard that. That
That's
was
that's
dope.
some Lakers shit right there.
Yeah, yeah. But unfortunately, Jerry won. So
Man, that's probably what he was like, man, I already see the writing on the wall. Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm going to be with Wilton Elgin.
all right. Keem alluded to it earlier. Jalen Brown, Finals MVP.
Come on down, my brother.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know the words to Post Malone and all Quavo, so it is what it is. Keem was hating earlier.
Damn.
But it's a legit fucking question. Does winning Finals MVP make Jalen Brown a top 10 player in the league? Do not bash Iguodala in this segment.
Oh, man.
Because I knew people. I smell it. This the Robert Ory thing when people talk about rings. Let Iguodala have his trophy, shine it up, and say, you know what? And tell his grandkids I want that shit over Steph. Like, let him have his moment. So yeah, is Jalen Brown top 10 in the league after winning Finals MVP?
Still not the best player on his team. I'm
That's
not.
not debatable.
No. No.
Okay,
No.
all right, all right,
It's
all right.
like it's more about just like Eagle Dollar champ Finals MVP. It was more about
Whoa,
yeah,
you didn't broke the first fucking rule of the segment, Kim. You couldn't help yourself. Like you're sick, man. You couldn't
I
like
always been known to be a rule breaker, man. But it was more about
the first
with
fucking thing you
Jalen
do is
Brown.
bring up even dollar.
It's more about what Jason Tatum didn't do opposing to what Jalen Brown did, and it's like that shouldn't be the thing, but that's the thing. It's like, man, I think Tatum had like 30 last night, but he shot like 11 for like 25 or some shit, 11 for 26.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which is cool, he's a scorer, but it's like he he actually did things. First of all, I think Drew Holiday should have won Finals MVP, but like just the defense this dude was playing on Luka and Kyrie do really shut Kyrie down. I mean, Brown had something to do with that too. Even Tatum played some good defense, but it's like
Nah, Tatum definitely played good defense.
Tatum led the team in rebounds. He had a couple of games where he had high assist numbers. Like he wasn't scoring 20 or 30 every game, but it's like it's still Tatum. Like I'm still giving it to Tatum.
All right. We ain't talking about Tatum yet. So let's keep on Jalen Brown. So he not top 10 in your book. So you know it's the next thing.
What?
Well, okay, I actually agree with you. I don't think the Finals MVP make him top 10, but that's because in the way Tatum played, he just wasn't efficient. If he'd have been more efficient, he would look way better. But we gotta name 10 better. We gotta stand on business on this podcast, bro.
Like 10 players, it's got to be American players.
What the fuck? Why you being all biased and shit, kid?
Oh no, I'm just saying, like,
Nobody said
I'm
nothing about
pretty
no
sure.
country and nothing like that. What's up
I'm,
with you, bro?
I'm pretty sure I can name 10 players that I think better than Jalen Brown.
All right, that's what we're here for. All right, we'll go back and forth. All right, let's start off with I guess you went first by Tatum, right?
Tatum,
All right, I'll go Luca.
Luka. How about Giannis?
All right, I'll go Joker.
Joker. How about Embiid?
All right, I agree with you. MB. All right. uh, Hold up now. See what I'm saying? I will go. I guess when he healthy, I'll go Andy Davis.
AD. I, hey, I'm going with Zion. when he healthy.
You know what? All right, if you want to go by this year, I will let you slide. And I know you trying to be slick by going by the hometown. You're trying, big Zaps chips, big freaky. I get it. I get it. You slick. You slick. Since you won't go that route, I got to get Ja Millie out the way then.
Ja Millie?
Oh,
Hey,
hey, I
hey,
got high regard for Ja Millie.
I,
So I'm gonna say Ja Millie.
like I fuck with that. Ja Millie,
That's 8.
hear me out. He
I'm
a rookie,
listening.
Winnebago.
Ah,
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
look, he was my 9. He was my 9. So
I'm eating the croissant. I'm eating the crepes. I'm a believer.
okay. I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that. All right, when Miami. So we had 9. Now we had
Yeah,
the infamous 10 spot.
and it's two people I'm thinking about right now, and they play on the same team. And then we ain't even mentioned LeBron yet.
I know we didn't mention LeBron, but I feel like LeBron is in a debatable conversation. So who you got? Because I'm still thinking.
We ain't even mentioned Steph yet. But I I'm looking at KD
Oh shit, we skipped a little Booker too.
and Devin Booker.
Okay, Steph, yeah, Steph, KD, Booker, yeah, you right. All right. I can't say Jalen Brown better than him yet. I can't say he's better
Hey,
than them yet.
hey, I swap him for Paul George. You still a championship team.
All right. Well, I tried Jalen Brown. look, look. Clearly, they ain't fucking with you yet. You gotta do some more. Get on your own team or something, But I told Keem not to bring an Iguodala. First thing he brought was the 9 in your back,
Hey,
Iguodala. So
hey, ain't nobody saying when the aliens come down here, Jalen Brown gonna protect us. Max Kellerman don't want Jalen Brown.
that's true. That's true. What the fuck Max Kelly been at anyway?
So I just Googled Max Kellerman literally the other day because I'm like, this dude hasn't said anything since he got fired. He ain't tweet nothing. He hasn't said nothing.
I know he was on that TV show with Keyshawn Johnson and what's him called before it. Everybody got fired from ESPN.
Yeah, once he got fired, and then Stephen A. just went like, I ain't like that bitch ass nigga anyway. I ain't like
Yeah.
working with him.
Yeah, that was Max coming chance to go crazy, but Stephen A must have fight or something.
Marcellus Wiley had kind of stood up for him.
That nigga, he lose a bunch of jobs. This nigga went from ESPN to Fox to YouTube. Like, damn,
Yeah.
fall from grace. You better get Cat Williams on your shit or something. Yeah.
No, you know what? Cat Williams, the reason why motherfuckers going crazy now. He started all this shit,
Niggas
and
can't
I
wait
ain't
to get on
Cat
Shannon
Williams.
Sharp couch.
Huh?
How you doing today? Let me tell you about this nigga, Shannon.
This nigga gay. You gotta tell P Diddy no, cause he trying
I
to
got
get
off
your
for 2. I got off for 2.
he trying to get your manhole. Like what? I just asked how you was doing.
Shannon and that bitch like, I got
he,
questions.
he was born a
Damn,
shot
man.
for a cat. Here you go, take some of this.
That boy, that's crazy. I rewatched that fucking interview. Shannon was sipping, boy. He like, man, I don't know what to say about this shit.
Man.
This nigga that went crazy.
Then it was like weeks. It was like, yeah, Monique come on now. Kevin Hart was on there. I was like, man, motherfucker looking at Shannon like it's counseling now.
Yeah, I thought that was a sports show at first, but apparently it never
That bitch turned
was.
into turned into something else.
Yeah, it was. I started noticing it shifted because the first episode was his brother, and then he was interviewing like Deion Sanders and shit like that. But then I think the first one I noticed was like Steve Harvey was a different one. Like he started doing like I don't know if it's racial or not. But from what I've seen, black people who made a stamp in the culture type shit. And boy, I seen Cedric on there, Kevin Hart, but boy, Cat Williams came on that.
So you ever saw that meme of the big onion burger, and they said it looked like Steve Harvey. like like two big ass pieces of onion, and it looks like Steve Harvey smiling.
I can imagine that shit, dude.
I'm gonna have to find it and send it to you,
Yeah,
dog.
send me that shit.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
All right, let's get back to this episode, man. All right. Oh wait, I thought I took that off the screen. All right, where we at? All right. So Jason Tatum, my boy, pull on up. Let's talk.
What they gonna say now?
Oh, I got a question. I already addressed the whole. I felt like that wasn't it. But you 26, you got a chance to get back in there. So, you got what the finals taste like. Now you should be like, oh, I need to get back there. Like your boss set, you know. But we talking about right now. I'll be real with you. I'm not tripping in win finals MVP. I can see I don't hold too much finals MVP to too many regards, especially after they reveal how they do it. They like, oh, at the end of the game, they thought at the end of the game that they think is over, they're gonna just hand 11 random reporters who you think gonna win MVP. So I don't hold too much behind that. I get it, but you, my boy, we got real questions. King, do we got it? Do we got another gear? Do we got another gear? So we went over the top 10 already. But let's go over who's above Tatum now. Luka, Giannis, Joker. So now we could talk, right? We could talk a little bit, right? Or you still got somebody definitely above him.
And B,
Ooh, all right. So can we talk now? Or you definitely got somebody else above him?
we might we we might talk. I
Okay,
mean,
all right, all
I
right, all right.
you know how I feel about Shea. I said Shea
We
was
ain't
gonna be
named
top
Shay.
five.
We ain't
Said
named
Shea was
Shay.
gonna, yeah. Like I said, Shea was gonna be top five.
We didn't say Andy Edwards in that last
I
segment.
wasn't giving it to Ant yet. I ain't like Ant.
So you think Jalen Brown better than Andy Edwards?
Right now, I'ma still have to give it to Jalen.
Okay, all right. All right, no
It's just
smoke,
like
no
I
smoke.
mean, I kind of like with Beyond just like he just had a fucking crazy ass rookie year, and I'm like, yeah, son, that dude, you probably ready to win right now.
If Adam Silver get the rig in the fucking league, come
Yeah,
on, bro. Like you
yeah.
sitting there, what you waiting on to get a good draft pick or something? Like, come on, huh? But
But it's like
so
I look
so
at
for
Jalen Brown more of a he's just like a glorified 3-and-D player.
well, we off him. Yeah,
Yeah,
he cleared not top 10, so he not a topic no more. We talking about Tatum. So for sure four players
yeah.
is better than him.
Tatum in that 4 to 5, 6 range, depending on how you feel about certain players. But like I I would give it to him over Shea right now because that championship does add a little weight to it.
Well,
And
that again, I want to know, is he gonna get past the other cats, them overseas cats? Do you see by the time him hitting 28, 29, 30, that like there's no conversation about him and Luka because he's better than Luka. There's no conversation about Joker, Giannis, because Tatum then showed out and became the best player in the league. Do Jason Tatum have what it takes to be number one in the NBA?
he got to go on a crazy run. Like he got what it takes, but I don't know if he's gonna
You
go on
think
that.
so?
I don't think he's gonna. I think he could be because he's like his skill set. Like like he could be that. I don't know. He like his game offensively is not.
He got another gear in him. Come on now, he had
I
a
want
ceiling
it.
or not.
You know what? I'm gonna no. He don't. He don't.
All right, all right.
He's just
Don't be
gonna be
so fresh.
he's gonna be a great player. Like if you want to call him great right now, he's a champion. But
You see number one player in the league in him.
Like I can't put him past Giannis. Can't put him past Luka. Can't put him past Embiid. And can't put him past Joker right now.
All right, not right now.
But
But
like
he only 26. So I gave Luka like 26, 25, and Giannis like 29. But I'm just saying, do you like
I mean,
because
eventually he could. The main question is he gonna surpass Luka? And I don't think so. Because eventually all them other dudes gonna fizzle out just because he's much younger than them. But
he like a year, he like just a year or two younger than them cats, huh?
like, well, Jokic's 30, huh? Or Jokic's 28, 29.
Jokic like 28, I think.
Like Jokic got drafted at like 14. Like he
Yeah,
been in the league.
I don't think he that old.
Like Giannis, what? Giannis 29 or 30. You know,
So
I think
Jokic 29.
Giannis gotta be like 29 or 30.
Yeah, they both 29.
And Embiid probably around that same age. I think Embiid might actually be 30.
Luka 25.
That's how old Embiid is.
Embiid actually 30. And Jason Tatum 26.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it come down to it, and I can see it maybe 2 to 3 years from now. Who would you rather have, Luka or fucking Jason Tatum? But I don't know, bro, because it's like it's gonna be motherfuckers that surpass him. I think Ant gonna really surpass him. She up there.
See, that's the concern I'm thinking about. Like that. So, do you think he has another gear or not? If you think these cats gonna pass him up,
I don't think he got. I don't think he got it in him. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't think he got it in him.
I feel like even if he do have it in him, the problem is it feels like everybody else do too. So if you go by the people we talking about, like let's say you trying to pass up Embiid. All Embiid had to do is be healthy and have a good playoff run, and we're not gonna say you better than Embiid. Luka, honestly, Luka to the point he just need to win a championship. Like he in a good space right now. If he get his defense up, you know, that would probably help Tatum. If Tatum become like a crazy elite defender along with a top scorer, that probably help him out. You know, that probably get him above Luka. I
And
think that'll
that's like
probably get.
he might be. I don't want to say borderline elite defender, but he's already a pretty good defender.
Yeah, he good, but I guess I'm talking about that Herb Jones type defender. Like when you come to town, ain't no debate on who's sticking the best player. Ain't no Drew Holiday, Derek White. It's like, oh, Jason Tatum got the best player, and he about to drop 30. I
He too
think that
good.
would pass him up over Luka.
I say he's too good of a player to just focus on defense like that. They not even gonna put
It's
back
two-way
up.
basketball. Keem, stop acting like you 20.
But they're not gonna have him guarding the best player offensively just because they need him on the offense. I mean defensively just because they need him on the offensive end. Like they
I'm
got
talking about him, but he makes that decision. Like the stuff we grew up on, bro.
he light skinned. The coach gonna be like, man, sit your light skinned ass down. Go
Damn.
get 30, bitch.
I can see him getting his feelings after some shit like that too.
Mm-hmm.
I can see him getting his feelings after some shit like that. Who else? Who else? I mean, you know how I feel about Jai Millie. I think Jai Millie going to destroy the league next year because y'all keep forgetting about him. Andy Edwards, Giannis, like Giannis eventually gonna either stop trying to shoot the fucking basketball, or learn to shoot the basketball, one of the two.
He ain't gonna learn.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I can't see him being the best in the league. But I think that's the good part about it. He could prove everybody wrong. So go at it, have at it, keep shooting, keep going crazy, because that'll be a better story if he pass up everybody anyway. So shout out to Jason Tatum. Keep pushing for it, bro.
I guess it'll be good for an American player to be the number one player. I really don't care. Like if you the best player, you the best player. Who fuck where you born at? But
Yeah.
I guess it would be nice to see an American player be like outside of LeBron James, be like, yeah, he the best. He the best in the league. Which
Yeah, I don't think people tweaking for it like that. I think more the media
yeah,
tweaking
because
for that. I don't think nobody tweaking
the
for it to be a
European
foreign
players,
player.
they only been giving the European players the best player title. Like it's only been like the last maybe 4 years, 5 years, because LeBron been the best player for like 10 years straight.
Right.
And
Yeah,
before that, it
probably.
was Kobe.
Mm. All right. Last thing for the finals. You've been hearing people talk about how there's been a garbage finals, like the worst finals and all that shit.
No, the finals last year was worse than this.
Eh, I don't know. I,
Yeah,
I actually thought the finals last year had some type of interesting to it because
it
of
did.
Jimmy Butler.
They spanked the Heat 4-1 in that game. The Heat won with some bullshit.
You act like this shit wasn't no spanking or something.
It was, but I'm saying like, well, it went 4-1 too. Like the last two. Well, I
Man,
mean, it's like
man, fuck
when
that.
the
Was this
last
bad
time
or
we
not?
when the last time we actually got a good NBA finals? I mean, probably Boston and Golden State.
So you agree this shit was bad?
It was bad, but I mean, fuck, it was no worse than last year.
You think it was the worst?
No, the worst is still '07. That was worse.
All right. Well, I don't go into detail about that because that's what the blind ranking gonna be. Um, I ain't gonna lie, this was garbage. I'll be honest with you. The reason I feel it was garbage. Number one, Tatum, you're not nasty enough. Jalen Brown not known enough. Luka not American enough. Kyrie, people kind of like shiced on you. Like we
Even
need
though
like we need
team,
some Derrick Jones alley oops. We ain't get enough of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't. That's pretty much what it was for me. And these games was fucking blowouts. No kind of competitiveness. No Dallas down by 5 and Luca hitting threes at the end of the game. Like we rarely had that. And
and
without
they
that,
had a game where they came back and Luca fouled out. So it's like we was robbed of some type of magical moment right then and there.
but the problem is the games 1, 4, and 5 was all blowouts. So yeah, 2 was even a blowout, but they started making that comeback, and then that bogus ass foul. And then, like you said, game 3, that's when Luca fouled out. So I don't know. It was bad, but I mean, I'm not like I said. I'm not. They got known stars in it, so I think it was just the
And
competitiveness. It wasn't no competitiveness going on. It was so many blowouts.
and
Like
then
you'll sit down. Like I'm used to sometimes sitting in front of the TV at halftime and actually still watching the game with anticipation of being competitive. And man, 3 out of the 5 times I sat down and watched this game, the game was out of hand by the second or third fucking quarter. Yeah.
and like just going off of last year, it wasn't really close. Last year didn't have the star power this year had. So like on the Heat side, you just had Jimmy Butler.
But again, why I think this last year was such a big deal because the Heat was the 8th seed and Jimmy Butler was becoming this big star. The Hemi
He he
Butler,
he had the Jordan
half the
comparison
Jordan
last year.
face,
Yeah,
and then Joker was taking the league over with his crazy play. Like Luca did his thing, but I don't think Luca took the league over like that. And of course, Boston was the most boring part of basketball. No disrespect, but it was the whole um what you want to call it, team basketball. Like, that's not exciting. Just no disrespect, but we like to see one dude go crazy. That's just what we do. Even not one dude, just one player in basketball. We wait to see Caitlin Clark go crazy. Everybody on their team can score 40. If Caitlin Clark don't score 40, we ain't fucking with it. Just saying.
we ain't gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about the 17 points she scored.
Exactly. fucking train. How many trains passing by today? Shit. All right. Well, I had to do a blind ranking.
Of course.
Look, the people was talking spicy about these finals, bro. Like they say the worst ever. But we're gonna find out. So I went to the last 25 years. I said, man, to me, these the worst five. You might have something different to say, but these the worst five. These are the five finals I was watching. Like, all right, cool. And let's start off. Oh, my bad. Blind ranking, worst NBA finals, 2024 finals. Where you got them at?
Put him at. I'll put it at 3.
3. All right. You mentioned them earlier. The 07 finals.
That was the worst. That's number 1.
Number one. Okay, so you're ranking worst to worst is number 1 for you. Okay, all right. I just had to make sure people understood. So number 1 is your worst. Number 5 is your least worst.
Yeah.
All right. 03 finals. I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that.
What?
I knew you was gonna do that.
Wait, hold up. That was Kid in them, huh?
In the Spurs.
That was Detroit. I was thinking about Detroit.
Nah. They talking about Detroit and Spurs when they went to the finals.
Yeah, that was game 7.
Nah. Like that had at least a memorable game winner with Robert Ory in that one. What, 03?
I'm gonna say that finals wasn't that bad. Like,
you playing, dog. That finals was not good.
Man, they had a game the Nets could have won. But I remember
the first time we didn't have Kobe and Shaq in 3 years.
You know what? I'm gonna put that at number 4.
Okay, 4. Okay. 1999.
Shit, that's number 2. That is number 2. You know, I'm starting to see the theme of this. The Spurs. Keep the Spurs out the finals.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize. I didn't realize that when I was writing this down. I was really going by the finals that don't have a memorable moment to them. Like none of these have a moment to where it's like, oh wow, like they probably not even the highlight packages when they put them on the beginning of the fucking game. And your number 5, which I guess you feel like is the least, which you probably don't care because it's the 2020 finals.
The 2020?
Yeah.
That was. I mean, I had a lot at stake because I'm a Lakers fan.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, yeah, you probably not tripping on that.
You know what? It wasn't bad. Just off of Jimmy's performance. Like
what,
Jimmy
with Rachel Nichols.
You know that kind of attribute to him being extra tired and he was leaning over the thing, like now he working on another white girl, something younger.
Ain't it scary to wonder what the fuck we getting into like later? Like we probably can't even smile no more. We probably turn our smile on some other shit.
I had caught on to it when it said number 22 looks good in gold and purple, and everybody like he talking about going to Lakers. I'm like, nah, he's talking about penetrating Cameron Brink. He ain't talking about no fucking John and Lakers. He trying to get in that thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Cameron Brink, but
man, what? Fly me out, but you know.
Like what we talking about here? This Kayla Clark, Angel Reese thing. Like we not watching the Sparks games or something. Like what we doing?
Like Angel Reese might not be the baddest thing on her team.
We talking about old girl?
Yeah, shit. Old girl in Dallas too.
Hey, shout out to WNBA. Y'all making moves.
But yeah,
all right.
I'll put that at number 5.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm about to say we got it. That's already good and done.
Because we got the shot with Rondo sitting on the court and his son down in the champagne bottle.
I guess we got moments like that, but and you know what? That's the most memorable moment out of everything
That's
that
what
happened on
that's
here.
what Tatum should have did with Deuce. He should have had. It should have been the picture of him passing that pack on a Deuce, like that blunt, like here, man. Smoke this some freshly rolled Luca right here. Even when Steph beat Boston, we got Aisha Curry with them big ass khaki pants on. And she was humping the trophy.
Good
Like
moments, man. Good moments.
moments. That's what it's all about. Moments.
All right. Let's keep this party rolling. All right. You heard about Klay? Klay not rocking with the Warriors.
But I hate the fact that we live in this world to where it's news that somebody has unfollowed somebody on social media.
Hey, you know what it
Like
is, bro.
I woke up and
How
the big
dare him?
news, huh?
How dare him? You know how it is.
Like I woke up and the big news was Klay Thompson has unfollowed the Warriors on social media. I'm like, who the fuck job is it to sit around and watch this type of shit?
Hey, facts, because I'm like, man, that can't pay that much, right?
I, hey, apparently, like you got to be good at your job. Like these motherfuckers be knowing when somebody unfollows somebody. It's like, oh, LeBron not following AD no more. Like, how did you know that? How? Like, what the fuck?
He said LeBron not following Ben Simmons, like, probably because he don't work. He probably
Like,
expect a hard working man.
he probably follow basketball players, you know? Like, he's not playing. Then you already established last week that he's like he's an actress, apparently. Not an actor, but an actress.
And a thief.
And the thief and the model. And he's light skinned,
And a fake
Australian.
ass activist.
But yeah, like, okay, Klay unfollowed the Warriors. They still might give him like 75 million.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was Klay, I wouldn't fuck with the Warriors either because they're gonna
I
try to
wouldn't.
shortchange him. Like,
I
man, look,
wouldn't.
who got money? Look, after LeBron and Paul George and maybe Jimmy, well, you on the same level as Jimmy Butler at least. Man, look, try to get your ass with Milwaukee, Denver, New York, Philly. Man, they got teams who can use you as a third option, not a second
Uh,
option. I want to fuck with you as a second option.
and like we saying Klay Thompson was, and it's like we going off of what we seen from him, opposing to what we seeing now. When
But I
you
say he
look
might
at
be
Klay,
washed. You gotta find out.
when you look at Klay's stats, it's probably his down years is still probably just as good as motherfuckers like I'm trying to think like I still take Klay over Tyler Hero right now. But
Based
like
off last year?
based off last year.
I guess. I guess.
Like
It's really not a big deal if you go by them two, but I guess if we playing pickup basketball, if I see them two standing next to each other, I'm picking Klay too.
give me that non-white boy. I don't want the white boy. But I'm saying like Klay this year, I think Klay averaged like 18 points. So
Mm-hmm.
put him up against, and then I can't think of who else, but put him up against like Bradley Beal. Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal looking like the same person right now.
See, the thing about both of them dudes is in the same spot as LeBron. It's like you can put up numbers, but how much you affecting winning now?
That's
You
true.
know, like Klay Thompson, his average was like 22 when it was on a hot streak.
He was getting like 22, 23 a game.
But it's like how much you affecting the game now. Like clearly you not the crazy defender you was back then. So that's not a big deal. But when you look at like okay, when Steph balling out and you can't help him out in that situation, that's when niggas looking at you crazy. That's why, yeah, another team could use you at a lesser role if you're willing to do that. As far as
Right.
Golden State, I mean going. I mean, I don't know what Golden State
Like,
problem is.
could
I guess
you
they gonna
take
go down with the ship.
could you take just being a shooter now? Because it's like you're not the 3 and D, the 3 and D on steroids guy that you was at first in your prime. Now you just a shooter. And like, is you cool with that? Just coming out the bench, jacking up a bunch of shots, even being in a starting role? Because I mean, you could be a starter and just be able to shoot. And like, I mean, I feel like he could still do that. It's looking bad. He went 0-10 in the playoff game last year, but it's like, what if you put him on the team with like fucking say he go to Orlando or some shit? And he's like the fourth or fifth best player. So it's like whatever you give us, it's just extra. Like
I'm be
you
real with
have
you, man. You need to
you
stop doing that shit, bro. That's not cool, dog. He went 0-10. Give a fuck who it is. That's garbage. Like,
that is, but I mean it's still Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson on the
you
floor.
know goddamn
Not
well if you
gonna
was
leave
on
Klay
Golden
Thompson.
State
No,
team. I know you. We played basketball together. You're not about
yeah,
to sit here and act like if I went 0-10, back your head like, nigga, you should have been stopped shooting.
but it's like, but it's like son, you gotta have it. It's like yeah, for the Warriors. On the Warriors, you need to be the second or third best player because of how that team is built.
Because
But
what
what
the
if you
fuck
go
happened to
to like
Wiggins?
what if you go to a team like fucking Boston or something, or even like I'm trying to think of a team to where like he'll be the fourth or fifth best player, and it's like, all right, you here, so whatever you give us is
Not too
gonna just,
many.
huh?
I don't think he fell off that hard to where he'll be the fourth, fifth best player on the team. Like
Or
how many
even
teams gonna
like
have
I
three
mean,
players better? But the
like
Clippers
it's
at
like
best,
like
or the Suns?
what if we go to OKC? They replace him with Josh Giddey because
He
that's
right there. I think he right there next to Jalen Williams. I don't think Jalen Williams that crazy yet, but
pretty good. Not to mention he
he's
wear shit.
good. But I mean, clearly Shea, clearly Chet, but I'm not sure how much Jalen Williams is better than Clay. Like, I mean, I know I probably gotta watch him more, but like and as much as I like Jalen Green, I'm not sure how much he better than Clay either. I'm not sure Clay probably better than Jalen Green right now.
He
So
probably is.
I don't know. To me, I still can't evaluate them. They're too young for me to give me this for me to say, okay, yeah, you better than this person. Like they need to get in their third, fourth year, like how Shea is. Well, Shea probably in his fifth or sixth at this point, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, we can move past Clay. Like all that. I agree with you. All that unfollowing shit. Who following that shit?
Grow the fuck up.
All right. I got one more than your topic.
We still doing the main topic, or we gonna say that? We already.
We probably still need to get out of the way
Oh, I'm with it. I'm with
all
it.
right, cool.
I took
Well,
me an old man nap, so
that
I'm good.
honestly, the main topic of this episode was your speech, bro. like everything else kind of laying out. Like nobody watching this for the current team versus the best team no more. Like
Like, the first thing I'm doing whenever you drop this bitch, I'm clipping that.
I'm
I
about to say
think
the fucking thumbnail gonna be Jalen Brown holding the trophy. Like I'm gonna make separate segments, but it is what it is. Kawhi cut the hair.
crazy, crazy. It wasn't as crazy as Iverson cutting it. Cause when Iverson dropped that do rag, everybody was like, "Oh shit!" It's just Kawhi here. It's Kawhi. He ain't want to make a big deal out. He just showed up. He like they probably ain't gonna notice. The braids always be chewed up.
That's all you got on it.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess it's not like if this was 2008, it probably would have been a thing. I guess because braids made a comeback, but it's not like I don't think it's as big as dreads now. So maybe if Kawhi had dreads and he'd have cut it, like if John Morant cut the hair, it'd probably be a big deal. It'd be like, whoa, what's going on here?
Um, get the fuck on the court, bro. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah. You look cool. You look smooth. Good job, man. Do you realize you was on the bench the last couple games for the Clippers, bro? I don't give a fuck about your haircut, man. Did you get the robotic knees that I ordered for you? Did they come in the mail yet? You know, like that's what I want to know. Like they call you a cyborg for what? You malfunctioning. Shit. the claw. Use his hand bones to put them damn knees, man. But shout out to you. I mean, I'm a fan of cutting the hell. I did the same thing. Keem next if the price right.
I think it'll be more of a bigger deal. Of course, I'm not the biggest Kawhi, but I think it'd be more of a bigger deal if I cut my hair right now.
It would. It would. All right.
Yeah, I don't really
That
care
was
about.
that wasn't much of a topic.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
we
King.
had to address it. It's basketball.
All right, King. This way you shine, my brother.
Oh shit, I'm up next. All right,
Yes,
all right.
sir.
I was thinking about some teams because of course the offense. I said offense. The off season is in full swing. Even though motherfuckers been tampering since like late April, but whatever. So I thought of 5 perfect scenarios. It was actually called 5 perfect scenarios that even Blizzard Blaze can't hate on. But I'm pretty sure, you know, if you got something to say to it. But it just I'm thinking about, I'm like, man, these 5 situations to I ain't gonna see championship, but it's just I think it'd be a perfect fit.
All fantasy, right? Like these
Of
probably
course, all
these pretty much
fantasy. So
impossible though.
all fantasy. So if you want to put your saxophone music on, you put a little mask on, hey, to
Oh,
each other. We don't
oh.
kink shame on this podcast.
Who we trading here? Oh, whoa.
So number one, I got Cat going to the Clippers because one, they need a big man presence. They need a pick and roll threat for Harden and for Westbrook when he come off the bench. Like that's what they missing, and they stop putting fucking Kawhi at the full. Like he's not a full. I don't think Cat is a full, but if they get Cat, they can either run center. But even if they got Zubac, I'm pretty sure they'll probably put Cat at the full. But I think they missing that real post presence. Even though Cat probably gonna shoot more threes than them, but he can still get busy down there in the paint. So how you feel about that?
Clippers got enough shit going on. Adding
Just cause
another.
I'm looking at just cause they got Harden, and I'm like, if Harden gonna be your starting point guard, even with Westbrook, they need that pick and roll type player. They need to run with, and I'm like, Cat probably the best person, just
Yo,
cause he'll get a lot of open shots.
I feel like the Clippers is a call that like we put a bunch of gas into because we think they don't have enough gas in it, and it's still not starting. So we just put more gas in it. Like, I don't think adding another star gonna help that team, bro. They
Probably
shouldn't have
not.
they
They
shouldn't have
probably need to
signed
get rid of him.
Kawhi.
But
Look, I'm being a real nigga about this. They should have let Kawhi go.
right,
Uh, I'm not sure. I guess keeping Russ is a good thing off the bench, but
yeah,
they should let Kawhi go and honestly found some more defensive stars, like one more big man and another defensive player. You got enough offense out of James Harden and Paul George to get you right.
right.
Get you a Josh McDaniels or KCP or something to complement that squad.
Jaden McDaniels.
Which one play for the Timberwolves?
Jaden McDaniels. Josh
There you
McDaniels. He's Tom Brady's offensive coordinator.
go.
Yeah. Hey, just for shits and giggles, who won the Super Bowl for the Ravens 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
Yeah, who was the starting quarterback for the Ravens when they won the Super Bowl 10 years ago? Well, you know the answer.
So look, I is Joe, but is it Joe Falco?
Oh, damn! I thought you was gonna say Shane Falco.
No,
Joe,
it's not. It's Shane Falco. No,
it's Joe.
no, no.
Son, it's
What's
Joe Flacco. But
and he just came back to somebody. I think
he
that's
was
why I
playing for
remember
the
it was
Jets, I
Joe.
think.
That's why I remember it was Joe. But that
Yeah, for years he was
it's
like, yeah,
Falco.
bro. Shane Falco did his thing. And I'm like, Shane Falco is a fictional quarterback that played for the Washington Sentinels in the movies, The Replacements. But for years.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop asking you show because I clearly because you keep fucking with me about it. But
Yeah. I watched The Replacements like a million times. It's like
I
probably my favorite football movie.
I promise you, if Joe Falco didn't come back to football this year, I still been calling him Shane. Uh,
But
yeah. Clippers with Cat. I mean, I guess I think re-signing Kawhi fucked that squad up. They're gonna be shit water for the next 3-4 years.
all right.
Not shit water, but that mediocre team.
So Blizzard Blaze actually found a way to hit on one of my picks. All right. So this one I think you'll fuck with. I got
Bro,
PG going to Memphis.
you know I'm gonna fuck with that.
I
You
fuck
know
with
I'm gonna
that
fuck
too.
with that.
Like I'm thinking about going to start that on 2K just
Hey,
because.
look. Marcus Smart feeling played. John Millie back.
Well,
I know he got two of them things loaded, ready to roll.
yeah, you
Paul
already
George,
know.
he probably transport him in a knapsack from LA. You know how we doing it. And we in the Memphis we eating the barbecue. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking with
And
that.
we listening to the Pooh Shiesty.
Don't forget Steven Adams back. He probably in this country getting right with the right people. The
Mm-hmm.
mafia. You know, fucking lifting bears so he can keep his weight up. Yeah.
Cause I look at it clearly,
And they got
Jada
Jared
Man on
Jackson
that
Jr.
team. Huh?
And they got Jared Jackson Jr. still.
Yeah. And they still got D Rose coming out the bench. They still got Desmond Bain.
I don't know how much D Rose mean, but you know what? That's my dog. Shout out
Yeah.
to him.
I mean, it's D Rose. He gonna get that hood love regardless. But
Exactly.
I
Fact.
look at it, PG clearly, like he's not the number one guy. And he seemed like he's fine with being the number two, which, ain't nothing wrong with that. And he's already played with a guy with I ain't gonna say as skilled as Westbrook, because I did say skill, because motherfucker averaged a triple double. That's some type of skill. But Ja not as skilled as Westbrook, but Ja has that similar style to like I think him and Ja click. And PG might be on that gang shit, so he understand when you need a glizzy or two.
You gonna have to.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You stepping in Ja territory.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. You know what I'm saying? I got the rainbow colored dreads, but you know what's popping with them though.
And then
Can't
you
wait till
got
my dog come back. Yes, I do rock with that one.
you still, like I said, you still got Bane. You still got Marcus Smart.
Well, fuck who they trade. Oh, he could sign though.
I
Yeah.
mean, he could sign. I want to think about like the logistics behind these moves. I'm just like,
Okay.
I
All
just
right.
make
I'm
it
just
happen.
making sure.
I'm a 2K player. If I gotta give up 12 draft picks and whoever to get this player, I'm gonna get him. All right. So my third one, I actually got Jimmy Buckets going to Dallas. And actually, at first, I had Ingram because I'm like, obviously, Dallas needs that third score. But I'm like, I give it to Jimmy because Jimmy is proven in the playoffs. And it's like, yeah, like not. I had Ingram at first, but I'm like, I'm gonna go with Jimmy just because Jimmy can still play a little defense. And Jimmy carried that shit ass Heat team to the final.
You think Jimmy and Luka get along?
I think so. Luca crazy. Like Luca talk that shit. So he probably cursed him out in Slovenia. And Jimmy be like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Luka
Fuck
told
you.
Luka told somebody go home, bitch. After he beat the
That's what I'm
Timberwolves.
saying. He called Rudy Gobert pussy, which I mean, he French, so it's like that don't
Yeah,
really.
that's practice.
Yeah. But
um,
yeah, I mean, I think they'll get along. Like Jimmy supposed to be Jordan's son. Luca signed to Jordan, so They probably like it's like second cousins on some
But
shit.
that's probably one of the sons Jordan ignored, like Andy Edwards. Like, like you clearly look like him. You ain't gonna say nothing,
Yeah,
huh? You ain't
it
gonna say
probably
not one
cause
thing about this, huh?
it probably
So,
cause he like, hey, my son, you see what shoes he got on? Oh, man.
I feel like Jordan need to address this. Like, like last year they had Jimmy Butler face next to you. Now they got Andy Edwards face next to you.
Well, he
Like,
need to talk to Adam Silver. Like, why the fuck you keep putting these kids on me, Adam?
yeah, like you need to fall the fuck back, do something. Like this social media shit is worse than the crying face. Like
You know what it
my wife
is?
getting mad at me.
You know what it is? His real sons ain't hitting on shit. So it's like, all right, so we gotta give John some good sons, bro. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, who already good? So I do all this building shit.
One bagging Pippin wife. Oh Lord. And the other, we don't even know what the other one that. He might be dead for all we know. We don't know.
Um, I got one better though.
What you
And
got?
I'm not sure if you got him somewhere else on your list. That's why you didn't put him on Dallas. But I think Klay Thompson would be dope in Dallas.
Yeah, but I was looking at it to where like obviously Kyrie struggled. So they kind of need. I was thinking like they need somebody else they could
A
get a
leadership
ball
role.
to, and he could just like Jimmy could run this like Jimmy could do it all on some shit when he really want to. So it's like Jimmy could set up, Jimmy could score when he need to, like play defense. And I'm like Klay. I'm looking at Klay right now, just a shooter. And I mean, Jimmy getting a little older right now, but it's still like I still look at Jimmy like, yeah, bro, you can still do your thing. But like I said, I had Ingram at first, and Ingram probably will fit better with him. But I was looking at Jimmy just because he's more playoff proven, and
No, I see what you're saying, but
he
I guess I'm thinking about how would Kyrie feel about moving from the second go to guy to the third, and with somebody like Klay, you not necessarily Klay not necessarily about to be the second, and Brandon Ingram, I know he got the mentality of I'm the second best player or the best player or the best player sometimes. So that's why I was like, as far as chemistry wise, but no, I can still rock with it because I do think Dallas need like that third guy.
so the fourth one, I actually got Drew Holiday going to Minnesota.
Oh, he helping everybody out, huh?
I mean, hey, apparently he's a hired gun now. Yeah, he's a mercenary. That's the reputation he got now.
Hey,
Like
I fuck with that 100% though.
it was trying to say at one point, wherever Eddie House, no, James Posey, wherever James Posey go, he wins. And I'm like, no, it just he play on these souped up teams, so he just creep in there. But, oh shit, James Posey here. But I think if Drew go there, him and Ant will probably be the best defensive backcourt. You know what he put up? I mean, he do his thing offensively. He kind of, in his head, Drew was like 20, 21 points, 22 points a game. I mean, I don't know what he averaged in Boston, but I know he ain't still not that same player.
Like 18, I think.
Bro, well, look at that. But defensively, it
At
just needs
worst 15, my
by,
bad.
huh?
At worst 15.
Yeah. But I'm looking at the leadership, mainly the leadership, because it's like they lacking, like, kindly cool, but like they need a motherfucker in there that's like, nigga, I done did this shit. Like, Conley ain't never got traded and won a championship.
Kind of
Like,
cool.
yeah, Conley good, but it's like, I mean, it was better than what they had. Which, I mean, they had D-Lo was their starting point guard, but like, you get Drew in there, like I said, the leadership, defense, like all that, the intangibles and all that other shit they see you don't see on the box score. And then, I mean, he still put up, he still can produce. So I think that might be what they need to get over the hump. Because Conley couldn't stop shit. And, like, Conley was spotty with his shooting. Like, if you get Drew, like, what he did in the finals or even just in the playoffs, like, yeah, he good.
No, I 100% agree with that. That's actually that's stupid dope. That made that team crazy dangerous. Like if you had to say who the weakest person on that team right now, it would be Michael Conley. So I at least have to start in five. So
Even Cat showed up. They tried to shit on Cat them last couple of games, but I'm like, man, Cat was doing the thing. Like obviously, Cat not the number one guy no more, so you shouldn't be looking at him like that. But yeah, if Drew go there, yeah, that would be
no,
nice.
that'd be a problem. You want one?
So the last one I got is a wild card. Don't give me that. Don't give me that look that you about to give me. But I got D-Lo going to Orlando. Yeah, see, that's the look right there. That's the look.
I'm think we supposed to be groundbreaking, man.
Yeah,
We
no,
supposed we
because
supposed we supposed to be we supposed to be revolutionary and edgy and shit like that, man.
hey, but look, you like everybody talking about put Trey Young with Orlando, put LaMelo with Orlando. Like Orlando don't need this dominant guard like that, bruh. Like they got they got other motherfuckers to handle the ball. Like Franz Wagner was pretty much their point guard. Don't give me that look about Franz Wagner. You're a casual. You don't know about Franz Wagner. Like you don't know basketball. You don't know basketball. I think I was prepared for this.
All these fucking notes, I'm a casual.
You pull up, nigga. I knew you was gonna give me that damn look about Franz Wagner and Habanero. The dudes was running point guard. They can handle the rock. Like they don't need Trey Young. They just need somebody to step in, handle the ball, and hit shots. D'Lo, for whatever how you feel about D'Lo set the record for the Lakers for the single season 3-pointers for the Lakers. Like obviously he can shoot, he can score. Like he not a sexy name at point guard. Like how would you think? But I'm saying like you don't need Drew. I mean you don't need Trey Young or LaMelo Ball or even DeJounte Murray. You just need somebody that's serviceable because you don't need nobody that's gonna dominate the ball because you got other people that can do shit. And I'm like, if they could get somebody like D'Lo and like that can hit threes, set people up. And D'Lo showed when he on that young team like that, what he could do. Like look what he did in New Jersey or Brooklyn. Like everywhere else he went, like Minnesota was a mess when he got there. Like they was looking at D'Lo to be the savior of fucking Minnesota. And it's like, nah. But that's when they were trying to get that super team with him, Cat, and Devin Booker. We put D'Lo on Orlando. I'm telling you, he gonna be nice.
Who's that benefiting?
Orlando.
Over Trey Young, over
But they
LaMelo
don't
Ball.
need Trey Young to get that and dominate the ball. Like Trey Young will be great with him, but I don't necessarily think it'll be a championship team. Just how they style the style of play.
D'Angelo Russell got to be number 5 on your list. It got to be. There's no other reason to explain this.
Yeah, it was last on my list now.
On your favorite players, there's no reason to bring this
Oh, my
up.
favorite players?
There's no, King. There's
Oh,
30 teams in the league. D'Angelo Russell.
man, you sleeping on D-Lo, man.
I'm not. He was drafted to the Lakers. I watched him.
Like, I mean, yeah,
2017, the number 2. No, not 2017. I forgot. 2015.
yeah, you got drafted from the first. You got drafted with Cat and Booker and all them.
Okay, 2015. But I watched him. Nah, that's wow. That's
I
you.
mean,
That bruh,
obviously,
bruh.
if it's
You
coming down
overrating the
to
shit
like who
out of
would
him.
you rather have, Trey Young or Russell? They're like, yeah, you gonna choose Trey Young, but I'm saying like you don't need that ball dominant guard like that. You just need somebody who can come in, make plays when you need them to. You really just need somebody to hit open shots.
They need a star.
They you they got a stuff. They got habanero.
Man, he not
Like
there
top,
yet. He
they
ain't
don't
make all NBA. They ain't fuck with him like that.
they don't have like like how that team built. I don't think they need that ball dominant person to come in and just hinder everything. Like Trae Young gonna hinder everything because Trae Young gonna have to be
Okay,
the man.
if that's true, then go LaMelo.
LaMelo, a ball dominant guard too. LaMelo is scored like he ain't the passer. He is a great passer, but he ain't the pass first point guard like his brother is. LaMelo like shit, nigga. I get these 10 assists after I get this 30. Watch out.
All right, man.
I
You
was
can
gonna
have
go
that
with
one.
Darius Garland, but
Your best one, your top two was PG in Memphis and Drew to Minnesota. Those are the games I like. Those two.
I mean I ain't want to start out with the whole D'Angelo thing.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's true. You
Yeah,
gotta get get people
yeah,
to watch first.
yeah. I'm pretty sure this episode I peaked at the Chris Paul line, which was out and a half ago. Like,
That was a ball. Look, you right. We fall deep into this episode, so we're gonna say the best teams versus the current teams for next week for the Western Conference. Y'all go check out the first fucking episode. I think got like no views or one view on that shit, man. It's
it's
entertaining.
it's the off season now, so we got to stretch this shit out to October. Well, at
About
least
to say. So yeah, we gotta come with a whole new top tens. I'm about to go through all the top tens. Whatever got under 10 views, we doing it again. Give a fuck. Yeah.
I feel like we need to revisit this point guard thing, especially with
Well,
Drew.
really? You think so, huh?
Especially with Drew. You know.
Man, this dude G gonna fucking go crazy when he hit this shit now.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I forgot all about G.
son, that
Yeah,
boy be going nuts when you say something about Chris Paul.
ain't looking too good for your man's right now.
But that's it. It's called a wrap.
Yeah,
Shout out to y'all listening. Shout out to y'all showing love. Shout out to Boston Celtics, man. Keep it moving, whatever it is. Y'all keep pushing. Congratulations, all other nonsense. Um, Shout out to y'all listening. Shout out to y'all showing love. If y'all got any issues with what we talking about, y'all feel like Jason Brown is about to be. I say Jason Brown.
I was about to say,
If y'all feel like Jason Tatum can be the best player in the league, y'all feel like Jalen Brown is top 10. Y'all feel like this was the best finals of all time. Fuck 2016. I'm like, that shit was garbage compared to this one.
you smoking that?
Y'all definitely need to hit us up.
Y'all smoking. Hit us up because whatever pack y'all smoking on, we need that.
We definitely not on that type of time. We definitely this is why we lacking because we don't got it. But
Yeah.
look, hit us up. Facebook Championship Ringside.
Instagram championship _ ringside.
Twitter at Champ Ringside.
Email championship ringside at gmail.com.
Of course, we got the YouTube channel, the TikTok, Championship Ringside Basketball, Championship Ringside Hoops. Like, share, subscribe. And let me tell y'all something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm uploading this whole thing. That's how I'm doing it these days. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I say I have a fucking podcast or a YouTube channel, and I say check it out, stop fucking approach me. And the next question is, let me get on that bitch and talk. How about look at the fucking channel first? How about that? You know, like I'm cool with doing arguing with anybody about basketball, but clearly, I'm trying to do something here. Stop trying. Oh, let me get on that bitch. Let me talk. Let me
You
talk
know
to you
what
a couple
it is?
times. For
Because
fucking what?
I got a couple youngsters that won't come hop on the pod too. They just trying to come on here and just start some shit. And it's like, we don't even argue like that. It's not even a debate podcast like that to be flipping over the tables and banging on the walls and telling motherfuckers they retarded and stupid.
And look, it can get to that point, but like at least show some commitment to the damn podcast first. Like don't just get on there just don't fuss with us, man. Like, yeah, look, man, you shared it. Come approach us about what we say about something. I need King to say, hey, dog, dude, call me about Drew Holiday, talking about he fuck with my Drew Holiday with Chris Paul take. Like, oh, okay, get him on the podcast. Like,
You
he
know
watch.
what? Yeah, I'm a kind of get to that once we get to the wrestling episode. But yeah, bro, motherfuckers, they be like, And when you tell them they got a party, yeah, bro, I'm trying to get on that thing. You could be talking about Barbie. You don't know what the fuck. I just said I'm doing a podcast. I ain't say I'm doing it on
Like,
wrestling or basketball.
come on, share before you become a guest, man. And we
Give
got the
it,
video gaming
like,
channel.
listen, give it 10, 15 seconds before you do anything.
We also got the video gaming channel.
Championship Ringside on Twitch. Championship Ringside Nerd Station on YouTube. Still on that NBA 2K. Still running the season with Minnesota. Ant just fucking incredible on the game. I'm probably gonna be on that till free agency. Then once they update the rosters, but once college football come out, I'll probably be on that streaming that with Keem86, holla at me. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, so yeah, hit me up.
God bless. Be smart. Stop hating. Stop bitching. Be smart. King, send them back to Boston, bro.
Hug your wife and kids, and fuck Boston. Yeah, fuck 'em.
Well,
You know,
wrestling's wrestling. No, fuck. I'm like an hour ahead.
wrestling is wrestling. I
Maybe I'm
agree
tweaking.
with you,
Maybe I'm
Blade.
tweaking for that episode. I'm tweaking for that episode. But
Oh,
yeah,
I can't wait. Howdy,
but,
Howdy's
but
back, nigga.
okay. Y'all go check out the basketball. Y'all go check out the wrestling channel since I threw it out there. We do wrestling too. Fuck with it. And happy basketball.